What's up, y'all? Alright, so what we're doing is we're going to add an awning piece with the scrap metal that obviously you just saw me cut some pieces off of it, off this part of the barn. In the last video, I actually had like a whole conversation, and it was just a silly conversation that I felt like was pointless to be in that video, and so I took it out. But with the scrap pieces, I have 4 of them, and it should be enough to put, like I said, a hangover on this side. So I just cut the rest of the pieces off because I talk about how it was angled was actually pretty good, but the more I started thinking about it, I was like, I kind of want it to be angled up a little bit more, but with a slight tilt. So that's what we're going to do here. Also, you know, Safety Frank in the last video didn't do too good at reminding us to be safe. So got my safety glasses, gloves, some long sleeves on too, just in case. Plus it's a little chilly out here. This is the best time for me to do stuff when it's cold. It's nice. So what we're going to do now is build basically a frame to put our sheet metal on. So what I've done is basically I've got my main board up there that I'm going to work off of. So you can tell that right here, that's not straight. It's angled. However way you want to look at it. So when that attached to this board, it's going to have an angle in it too. So I want the roof pitch to come down. So what I had to do is had to cut it here. This will go up against, and then this is going to attach to this beam right here. Like this. This is going to look like this. Like this. And then like this. Based on how I want it. Alright, I'm gonna have to dig that hole out. My hole is not in the right spot, but that's okay. That is not difficult. So let's re-dig that hole so that that pole is not looking all cattywampus too. Alright, so I kind of dug the hole out a bit. I'm probably still gonna have to adjust it based on this because it's gonna be difficult. Like I said, not a professional. Kind of just hitting at this as I go and learning some stuff as I go. One thing I am going to use is my Craig jig and put some pocket holes on that piece that's going to go up against that main wood beam, because I'm not using brackets. I'm just going straight from the wood in it, and it makes it a lot easier to use this stuff than trying to have it like angle your screw bit and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing right now. About to pre-drill these holes, and then we'll set that first one up there, and we'll kind of finagle. Sounds like story of my life. Just like that. Sets them like that. I know it looks a little weird right now. I will do one on the top as well. Alright, so it's not done, but this is what it's going to look like. I put the tent up there because I wanted to see where I'm going to put the rest of these pieces. I wanted to see basically where are we overlapping, so I can make sure I put one here, here, and here. And I'll mark them. That way I can put the screws in and it holds that seam down. Everything looks pretty decent on top. And yeah, so I'm gonna cut those up. It's not gonna take me long to do those three, right? 1, 2, yeah, those 3. And then we'll get back, I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll explain to you like why exactly I'm doing this. Because it looks kind of pointless, right? Well, okay, it's finished. Looks good. Proud of it. So that's not essentially what I had planned for it, but just more covered storage. I was walking by, I was actually going to bring some of my yard tools and set in here along with the lawnmower. But then I saw that, I was like, that's probably a little bit more important to put in there. Yard tools stay in the garage right now. They're just kind of in the way a little bit. But definitely want to make sure I take care of my stuff, and I just need more place to store them, like I said, in covered areas. And my lawnmower here was under this like old, I made out of pallets. You can't even tell it's here. Really, it's like camouflage on all this growth, but it was just here. There's tin around it and stuff. It's just not the best thing. I mean, it was working, but I'm gonna get rid of it. It's starting to fall apart. Really need to work on this hoop house too. You can see that same bush starting to kind of cover it. Figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Just have some more covered storage, like I said. It looks nice. It looks good. It's serving its purpose. So it'd be great. And like I said, eventually, we'll build a barn, I guess, or something like that, bigger. But I'm thinking maybe I might, over time, build off of this side. There's a huge stump that we gotta grind down and get out of the way, but just more covered area. So still have to get that window fixed on the outside. Other than that, it is good. It's good. So I'm just cleaning up all my mess and then get ready for the evening time. So still have to figure out what I'm supposed to do with all this junk too. That's another thing. Like, you accumulate so much stuff. Like right here, all these crates, all these cages and stuff that we had the rabbits in. They were sitting over here. That bush started growing into them. So slowly but surely cleaning up, getting it more organized, making sure stuff has a place, and make sure that place it makes sense. So I kind of want to put the wheelbarrow under there too. Luckily, I can take it back up to my parents. It is theirs actually, but it's nice to have it down here. So slowly but surely making storage great again. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and we'll catch you in the next one.